Hi everyone, welcome to this no equipment mat Pilates workout. So you don't need anything for this workout, just your body and a yoga mat or a Pilates mat. We'll get started on our backs. So you can go ahead and lie down onto your back with butterfly legs. So the soles of the feet together and the knees open up wide. And we'll just take 3 breaths here at the beginning. So start by taking a nice deep inhale, fill up your lungs. And then you can open the mouth, exhale, sigh it all out. 2 more times, big breath in, filling up. And open mouth, exhale, sigh it out. 1 more time, big breath in, fill up. And exhale, sigh it out. All right, let's start to warm up the core here. Keep your butterfly legs, take your hands behind your head, inhale. As you exhale, butterfly crunches, so you'll bring your knees up and your elbows tap the knees, and then you inhale to lower back down. These can go nice and slow. You exhale, curl up, elbows to knees, inhale, lower back down. The soles of the feet stay together and the knees stay open wide, so you're just taking your butterfly legs up to tap your elbows, curl, and lower. Stay with it. Every time you come up, really focus on pulling the navel to your spine, pressing the tailbone down into your mat. We're here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. You can keep your hands behind your head, but close your knees together. Bring your legs into a tabletop position. Curl your head and shoulders up off of the mat. Lower your toes to tap the mat. Lift them back up and then return to that start position, head and shoulders back down. Continue. Curl up, toes tap, lift, and lower. Curl, tap, lift, and lower. We've got 8 more. Tap, lift, and lower. 7, tap, lift, lower. 6, tap, lift, lower. Last 5, 4, nice work. Last 3, 2, last 1. Curl, tap, lift, and lower. Great, good work. Bring your hands flat on the mat next to your hips and bring your feet down so they are about hips width distance apart. Setting up for a Pilates bridge here so we can start to warm up the legs. As you inhale, peel your hips up off of the mat and find your Pilates bridge, pausing at the top. Be very particular here in this bridge. Make sure that your glutes are turned on, your belly is drawing in and up, and you should still be able to see your knees. So remember, it's a Pilates bridge. It's about the legs and the abs versus any sort of back bend. So, and then when we exhale, it's a roll back down with control, 1 vertebra at a time. We'll do that again. Peel your hips up, squeeze belly, squeeze glutes. Roll back down with control, articulate the spine. We're gonna keep going just like that. Lifting the hips up, rolling back down. So really feel each vertebra of your spine go as you go back down. So we're feeling that spinal articulation each and every time. Going slow, we're not gonna move super fast, just focusing on rolling the spine down every time you lower the hips back down. If you want a little more, you can float the arms up and have the hands right above your shoulders with the palms facing in. Peel those hips up. Roll back down with control. Again, lifting up, rolling back down. We'll take 5 more rounds, peeling the hips up, squeeze belly, squeeze glutes, roll your spine down. Last 4. Roll back down. Last 3. Rolling down. Last 2. Roll back down. And 1 more. Peel the hips up. Articulate your spine, roll back down. Now you can keep the arms up if you've got them up, lift up into your bridge. Once you're in your Pilates bridge, take your right leg up so you're in a single leg bridge. Lift high onto the ball of your left foot, and now keeping the heel lifted and the hips lifted, slowly lower that right leg down to tap your mat. and then lift the right leg back up. We'll take 9 more, slowly lowering and lifting for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep the hips up, keep the right leg up, take little tiny pulses up, working that left leg for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hips stay up, the left heel lowers down, and then the left heel lifts back up. 9 more like that, lower and lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Now the left heel goes down, the right foot goes down, the hips stay lifted if you can, and we'll take some little pulses with both feet down. Just for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep those hips lifted if you can. Left leg lifts up. Come high onto the ball of your right foot. Left leg slowly lowers down to tap the mat, and then lift it back up. 9 more, nice and slow, lowering down and lifting up. Go slow for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the left leg up, keep that heel up, little pulses up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hips stay up, right heel lowers and lifts for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right heel down, left foot down. Last 10 pulses up with both feet down just for 8. Breathe, belly in. 7, squeeze those glutes. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Suck the belly in and articulate that spine back down, nice and controlled. Great, good work. You can keep your knees bent. Just start to bring your feet so they're a little bit closer towards the top of your mat, setting up for a bent knee roll up. You're welcome to keep the arms up, and you can flip the palms to face forward, or you can start with the arms all the way up and over your head. It's completely your choice. As you inhale, curl your head and shoulders up off of the mat. Exhale, pull yourself up to a tall spine. Get nice and long. The fingertips should be right in line with your shoulders. As you inhale, suck the belly in, articulate that spine, roll back down. Exhale, return your arms to whatever start position that you chose. We're taking 7 more for a total of 8. So inhale, curl up. Exhale, come up to that tall spine. Inhale, articulate, go back down. Exhale, return your arms. 6 more, curling up. Tall spine. Roll back down. Return the arms. Last 5. Come all the way up. Roll back down. Return your arms. 4. All the way up. Return down. 3 more, nice and slow, controlling the movement. Try to keep those feet on your mat if possible. 2 more rounds, curling up. Go up to the tall spine. Roll back down. Return your arms. We've got 1 more like this, curling up. Reach, pull yourself to that tall spine. Suck the belly in and return to that start position. Now let's take a half round. So curl up, pull yourself up to that tall spine. Once you have arrived, bring your hands behind you so the fingertips face the top of your mat. Lift up into a reverse tabletop here. Once you are in this reverse tabletop, take your right leg high to the sky. Keep pushing into the fingertips of your hands. Tap your right toes to the top of your left thigh. Re-extend your right leg, keeping the right leg lifted. Bend your elbows, tricep dip. Hips come down, hips come up. We're gonna take 8. So we've got 7, extend, dip, and lift. 6, dip, and lift. 5, dip, and lift. 4, dip, and lift. 3, dip, and lift. 2, dip, and lift. Last one, dip, and lift. Right foot comes down and the hips come all the way back down. Now go back to that tall spine with the arms reaching forward. Flip the palms to face in towards each other. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, hinge and sweep that right arm back as far as you can. Make sure you feel those abs working. Inhale, come back to center, and then we switch. Exhale, the left arm sweeps back, going into that twist. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Right. And center. Left. And center. Make sure you're getting all the way up to that tall spine. And make sure when you sweep that arm back that you feel your abs working each and every rep. Let's take 3 more on each side. Right and center. Left and center. We've got 2 more each side. Right and center. Left and center. 1 more each side. Right and center. Left and center. Beautiful work. Take your hands behind you so the fingertips face forward. Back into that reverse tabletop so we can do everything on the left side. So lifting your left leg high, point those left toes, push into the fingertips of your hands, tap your left toes to the top of your right thigh, re-extend your leg, bend your elbows, do that tricep dip, lift back up. 7 more, tap, extend, dip, and lift. 6, dip, lift. 5, dip, and lift. 4, dip, and lift. 3, dip, lift. 2, dip, and lift. Last one, dip, and lift. Place that left foot down. Slowly bring your hips back down onto your mat. Reach your arms forward so you're back in that tall spine. Suck your belly in and roll back down onto your back. Return those arms up and over your head. Great, good work. Bring the hands down so the palms are right by your hips and bring your legs into tabletop. Let's do a little series of 5 here. So we'll take single leg stretch. Curl your head and shoulders up. Hug your right shin in. Extend your left leg to a high diagonal and start to switch your legs going right and left, right and left. Keep the head and shoulders nice and high off of your mat. Try to get full extension of each leg if possible. Point those toes and make sure you're breathing, everyone. That is very important. Keep going. Keep that tailbone pressing firmly down into your mat. Stay with your breath. We're not here for that much longer. Just for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest for a moment. Good job. Lower your head and shoulders down. Double leg stretch. Bend your knees, bring your legs back to that tabletop position. Take your hands behind your head. Curl your head and shoulders up. As you inhale, extend your legs to a high diagonal. As you exhale, take your arms in a full sweeping circle to scoop the knees into the chest. Inhale, hands behind the head, legs long. Exhale, scoop the knees into the chest. Continue on your own, finding your own rhythm. Make sure the head and shoulders stay nice and high off of the mat. The head and shoulders should not be dropping, only the arms and the legs are moving. That tailbone stays super glued to the mat. When you extend your legs, it's like you had one long, strong leg. We're not here for much longer, just for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest, good job. We'll take one more here, a variation of crisscross. So we'll take the legs up the wall. These are called scissor obliques. If you can't do this with straight legs, you're welcome to take regular crisscross if you'd like. But if you'd like a little different variation, hands behind your head, curl your head and shoulders up, lower your left leg to hover just like you would in single straight leg stretch. Left elbow taps to your right knee, and then you twist to the other side. So it's a twist and twist, 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 and twist. It's the opposite elbow to the opposite knee, moving through your obliques here. Twist, 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 twist. Point your toes. Try to tap the elbow outside of each knee if possible. Twist, 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 twist. Stay with it. We're not here for very much longer. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice work. If you need to have a bridge here to stretch out your abs, you're welcome to lift your hips up and stretch out your abs for just a few moments. That's totally your choice. When you've had enough, you can roll your spine back down and stretch one leg at a time long on the mat, setting up for just a few rounds of the roll up. So flex your feet. You can start with the arms up, palms facing forward, or with the arms over the head, just like we did for the bent knee roll up. We're only taking 4 rounds of this before we transition. So as you inhale, curl your head and shoulders up. As you exhale, reach and dive for your toes. Inhale, roll your spine back down, that spinal articulation again, and then exhale, return your arms to the start position. 3 more full rounds. Inhale to curl up. Exhale, reach and dive for your toes. Inhale, roll back down. Exhale, return the arms. Last 2, inhale, curl up. Reach, get long in your spine. Inhale, back down. Exhale, return the arms. Last full round, inhale, curl up. Exhale, reach and dive for your toes. Inhale, roll back down. And exhale, return the arms over your head or above your shoulders. Now let's transition, so just a half round. Inhale, curl up. Exhale, reach and dive for your toes. Once you're there, go ahead and pull yourself up to a tall spine. Adjust your pants if you need to. I just needed to. I've got a microphone pack that's pulling them down a little bit. Anyway, separate your feet just inside the edges of your mat. Legs engaged, so very strong in your legs, very strong in your abs. So we focus on the posture muscles here when we start to move through the twist. Take your arms long like airplane wings and make sure your arms are engaged. So no floppy arms. This is not it. This is it. So engage, energize through your fingertips. Keep the belly in, take an inhale. Now as you exhale into your twist to the right side, notice if your feet start to do this thing where they shift. Try to keep the twist without moving the feet. So go nice and slow, focus on pressing those legs down into your mat. And then you move back through center, keeping those legs engaged, the feet facing forward. No twisting of the feet. Twist. And then slowly move back to center. We're gonna keep going. Those arms stay long and engaged. Twist to the right. Come back to center. Twist to the left. Come back to center. Again, really notice what's going on with the feet. You're twisting as far as you can, keeping the belly toned, keeping the spine long, keeping the arms engaged, and not allowing those feet to shift around. So the legs are strong too. Twist and center. We'll take 3 more on each side. Twist, center, twist, center. 2 more each side. Right, center. Keep those arms strong. Left, center. Last one each side, to the right and to the left. Nice work. Bring those arms down, hands by your hips. Scoot yourself forward towards the top of your mat just a little bit and come into a ball pose. So this is ball pose here. We're not taking rolling like a ball, we're taking star. So we'll start in ball pose. I hope I don't kick these plants. We'll see. As you inhale, the legs will go long and the arms will go wide like you're making a star, and then you exhale, pull yourself back up into ball pose. Again, inhale into star, exhale back up to ball pose. 6 more, inhale and exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Slowly bring your knees together and let those feet come down onto your mat. Scoop your legs around. Plant your left hand, plant your right hand, and meet me in a high plank, top of a push-up. So spread the fingers nice and wide, step your feet back, find your plank, and hold. Make sure you're breathing. Push the mat away so you've got a slight rounding of the upper spine. Hold your plank. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Listen carefully. Drop both heels to the right side of your mat and twist. Reach your left arm up to the sky. Now, bend both of your knees. Bring the hip, the right hip, all the way down, and the left hand comes down so it's right next to your left hip with the palm facing up. This is your start position. We're taking 10 reps into a side bend. So you'll start here. As you inhale, lift your hips and rainbow that left arm forward towards the top of your mat. Exhale, rebend both knees and come back down to that start position. We've got 9 more. Lifting up for 2, lower for 2. 8, and lower. 7, and lower. 6, and lower. 5, and lower. 4, and lower. 3, and down. Last 2, and lower. Last 1, and lower. Nice work. Now come back into that modified side plank. Just reach that left arm up to the sky. Back into your high plank, and we hold once more for 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, we're moving into the other side. Drop both heels to the left. Twist, reach your right arm up, and I will meet you there. Once you've got that right arm up, you bend into both knees. So that left hip comes down. The right arm is by the right side body with the palm facing up. And this is your start position. Your feet are still staggered. We've got 10 reps. Lifting up into your side bend for 2, and lower for 2. For 9, and lower. 8, and lower. 7, and down. 6, and lower. 5, lower. 4, lower. 3, and lower. Last 2, and lower. Last 1, and lower. Now lift back up into that modified side plank with the right arm up. Meet me in a high plank. Plant the right hand down. Hold your plank for 5. Breathe for 4. We meet in down dog in 3, 2, 1. Lift those hips up and back to downward facing dog. Have a moment here to pedal it out. Bend your right knee, bend your left knee. So go ahead and finish walking your dog and just spread the fingers nice and wide. Belly is in. Lengthen your tailbone high to the sky. Now as you inhale, roll forward into your high plank, but start to drop the hips down. It's like an up dog, but you're on the balls of the feet. Exhale from your low belly, lift your hips up and back. 4 more like that. Inhale, rolling forward, hips come down. Exhale, hips lift. 3 more. Inhale, forward, hips down. Exhale, back. 2 more. Inhale, roll forward, hips come down. Exhale, hips lift. 1 more. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale, back to down dog. Nice job. Now as you inhale, roll forward into your plank. Exhale, take your knees down onto the mat one at a time, and we're in a tabletop. So spread the fingers nice and wide. As you inhale, drop your belly, arch your spine, gaze up. Exhale, round to press the mat away. Come back to center, find a neutral spine, and then come down onto your forearms in a forearm tabletop. You're welcome to interlock all 10 fingers if you would like. We'll start with the left leg. Lift your left leg high to the sky, point your left toes. Now keeping the leg as high as you can, just bend that left knee and then re-extend your leg. 9 more. Bend, extend. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keeping the legs straight, little pulses up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now keep that leg high. Take your right forearm so it goes parallel to the top of your mat. Bring your right toes off of your mat and reach that left arm up to the sky. Keep the left leg up. Take a side body stretch. Reach that left arm forward towards the front of your mat. Now take your left hand to your left hip, and that left leg is going to tap your mat and then lift back up. Your hips are still lifted. We've got 9 more. Tap and lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Now bend that left knee. Close your knees together as you bring that right hip down onto your mat. You can keep your left hand on your left hip here. Come into a butterfly, so open that left leg up into a butterfly and then extend your left leg high. This right leg is your anchoring leg. So you're going to start with the left leg high, bend the left knee, bring the left big toe to touch your right big toe, close the knees together, open back up, re-extend the leg. That is 1 full rep. We've got 9 more, so it's a bend, close, open, extend. 8, close, open, extend. 7, close, open, extend. 6, close, open, extend. 5, close, open, extend. 4, 3, 2, last one. Close, open, extend. Good job. You can bring your knees back together. Now, if possible, continue to stay on your forearm. If for any reason this becomes too much of a challenge, you can prop your head into your hand like so. No problem. Either way, straighten both of your legs. You're making a little bit of a banana shape with your body. Now, once you're here, lift up that left leg, probably about a foot above your right foot. Now, if you can, you're going to bring that right foot to tap your left and then lower back down. If you want to flex the feet, you can. I like to point the toes. It's up to you. Tap and lower. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew, that one's a doozy. Bring your legs back together. Nice work. Lower down, roll over so you're on your belly. And once you've arrived on your belly, take your feet a little wider than your hips with your hands on the mat right underneath your shoulders. And as you inhale, just push gently into the hands, peel your chest up. And exhale, slowly tap your forehead back down. Again, inhale, peeling your chest up. And exhale, lowering back down. Keep going. So the legs should be engaged, the belly should be in. Take 5 more, chest up, lower down. 4, and lower. 3, and lower. 2, and lower. Last one, and lower. Great, good work. Now, lift your chest and shoulders up off of the mat just a little bit. So we're not using our hands for this one. So go ahead and hover the hands a few inches off of the mat, and then sweep the arms back. Take a steeple grip here. So release your index fingers and cross your thumbs. Squeeze your palms nice and tight. Now, keeping the chest and shoulders up, use that grip to help you lift a little higher. Lift up only the right leg, put it down. Lift up only the left leg and put it down. You're gonna keep going like that, marching back and forth. Right and down, left and down. 5, left, 4, left, 3, left, 2, left, 1, left, and down. Release. Hands under your shoulders, take a child's pose. Knees wide, forehead down. Have a moment here to stretch out your spine. And then from child's pose, rise up into a tabletop pose. Tuck your toes and lift your hips up and back to a downward facing dog. From your down dog, lift your right leg high to the sky, down dog split. Bend your left leg, do your left leg, because we just worked that left leg. So we're gonna keep working the left leg, but before we do, go ahead and take a scorpion dog. Bend your left knee and open your left hip. Stretch it out just a little bit. Inhale, re-extend your left leg, square off your hips. As you exhale, squeeze your left knee, tap to your left tricep. Get it as high as you can. Inhale, back to down dog split. Just 2 more like that with the breath. Exhale, squeeze it. Inhale, take it high. 1 more time, exhale, tap it. Inhale, take the left leg high. As you exhale, step your left foot forward, drop down onto your right knee and meet me in this low crescent lunge. So you wanna have kind of a boxy shape here. You want that left knee right in line with your left ankle. Back toes are tucked, hands behind your head. Take an inhale. As you exhale, hinge forward, keep your spine long, come back to center, then take a twist to the left, come back to center. We're taking a total of 8. We've got 7 more. Hinge, up, twist, and center. 6, twist, 5, twist, 4, twist, 3, twist, 2, twist, last one, twist, and center. Nice work. Now float the arms forward, palms facing in. Inhale. As you exhale, fly the arms back, palms face up, lift the back knee off of the mat. Inhale, slowly come back down to that start position. 7 more, lifting up for 2, lower for 2. 6, and lower. 5, and lower. 4, and lower. 3, and lower. 2, and lower. Last one, and lower. Nice work. Now listen carefully. Lean forward, prayer hands. Hover over your left thigh. Step off of your mat into a curtsy squat. Bring that right knee all the way down. Now as you inhale, stay. As you exhale, try to straighten both legs. Inhale, prayer hands, tap that right knee back down. We've got 7 more nice and slow. Up for 2, lower for 2. 6 and lower. 5 and lower. 4 and lower. 3 and lower. Last 2 and lower. Last 1 and lower. Now from this low curtsy, keep the prayer hands and see if you can come up to balance. Pull that right knee into your chest. I know that left leg is on fire. Genie your arms, right ankle over left. Pilates transition all the way down to your seat. Uncross your feet. Scoop your legs around and meet me in tabletop. Take a few rounds of cat-cow to reset. Inhale, drop your belly, arch, look up. Exhale, round your spine. Again, inhale, drop your belly, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, come back to neutral. And let's do the other side. We'll work that right leg. Come down onto your forearms. So you're in that forearm tabletop. Again, you do have the option if you'd like to interlock all 10 fingers. Extend your right leg high to the sky. Keep it nice and high. We bend and extend 10 times. Bend, extend. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the legs straight and high. Pulse up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now keep that right leg high. Left forearm goes parallel to the top of your mat. Left toes come off of the mat. Roll open, reach that right arm up. Yes, the right leg is still lifted. And side body stretch, reach that right arm towards the top of your mat. And then bring that right hand to your right hip. Tap your right toes down to your mat. Lift that right leg back up. 9 more, tap and lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Bend your right knee. Close the knees. Bring that left hip all the way down onto your mat. You can keep that hand on your hip. Open up into your butterfly. Extend your right leg. So this is the start position. You bend, close, open, extend. 9 more. Bend, close, open, extend. 8, 7, 6. Focus on using that left glute as you open up. 5, 4, 3, last 2, keep anchoring that left leg down. Last 1, bend, close, open, extend. Now bend and close, then make that little banana shape. Straighten both your legs. You can have that right hand inside to support you, or remember what I said earlier, you can prop your head into your hands if you need to. I'm just inching because I'm about to fall off of this board. All right, so lift up your right leg about a foot from your left. Now this is a very tricky move, but if you can, now I like to point the toes, but you can do this with flex feet too. It doesn't matter. Maybe I'll do it with flex feet on this one just so you guys can see. You lower, bring that left leg to meet the right and lower. Just for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. You can close your feet together. So that is much easier with this hand supporting. If you have the hand on the hip, it's super challenging. So you always can decide if you want to go back and do this workout again. Maybe you try a different way. All right, let's flip over onto our bellies. I will meet you there. All right, once you are on your bellies this time, we're going to practice rocking. So bend both of your knees, grab the ankles. You can flex the feet if you'd like. You can point the toes if you wish. It doesn't matter. You want your knees about hips width distance apart. Once you're there, just kick up a little bit. You don't need to kick super high into a back bend, just a little bit so that your thighs are off of the mat. And then keeping the belly in, you start to rock the weight forward and back, forward and back. Just do your best with it. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Slowly release those ankles. Take a child's pose. Hands under your shoulders, knees wide, stretch it out, forehead down on your mat. Rise up into tabletop. Take a round of cat-cow to reset if you like, and then we'll meet up in a downward facing dog. So once you arrive in your downward facing dog, pedal it out again, bend your right knee, bend your left knee if you'd like. And then come back to center. This time for real, it's the right leg that we lift. So lift your right leg high, down dog split, bend into your right knee, open up that right hip. Re-extend your right leg, hip square, knee to right tricep. Exhale, inhale, take it high to the sky. 2 more, exhale, knee to tricep. Inhale, take it high. 1 more, exhale, knee to tricep. Inhale, take it high. Exhale, step your right foot forward. Left knee comes down. Meet me in that low crescent lunge. Once you are there, make sure your right knee is tracking right over your right ankle. Hands behind your head. Inhale. Exhale, keeping the spine long, hinge forward. Come back to center, twist to the right. Come back to center. We've got 7 more. Hinge, up, twist, center. 6, twist. 5, twist, 4, twist, 3, twist, 2, twist, last one, twist, and center. Nice work. You can float those arms forward so the palms are facing in. We've got 8 reps, this low lunge into power lunge. Inhale. Exhale, lift the back knee, fly the arms back, get long through your spine, and then back down to that start position. 7 more, lifting up, lower down with control. 6, and lower. 5, and lower. 4, and lower. 3, and lower. Last 2, and lower. Last 1, and lower. Lean forward, take those prayer hands, step your left toes off the mat, left knee comes down into your curtsy. Take an inhale as you exhale, arms fly back. See if you can straighten both legs, and then all the way back down with that left knee. 7 more, up, and lower. 6, and lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work from that low curtsy. See if you can come up to balance. I know that right leg is burning. Bring your left knee up. Genie your arms. Left ankle crosses over the right. Pilates transition down to your seat. Uncross your feet, scoop your legs around, find a tabletop. We'll meet in a downward facing dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back. Once more, you can pedal it out a few times. And then find some stillness in down dog. Take an inhale. As you exhale, walk your hands to meet your feet at the back of your mat. As you inhale, roll up to stand, 1 vertebra at a time. All right, we're gonna close it out with 3 rounds of Pilates style push-ups. So very traditional ending to a Pilates workout. So you'll start by exhale, rolling your spine down, that spinal articulation we've been talking out throughout the entire class. As you inhale, walk forward into a high plank. Now you can do the push-ups with knees down if you need to, plenty of work to be done there. Tricep push-ups, so try to keep the elbows pretty close to your ribs. Bend the elbows, push up. Just 3 of them. 2 and 3. Return to your high plank. Lift your hips up and back to down dog. Walk your hands to meet your feet. Suck the belly in, roll your spine up to stand. 2 more. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, walk forward into your high plank, knees up or knees down, 3 push-ups. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, down dog. Walk your hands back to meet your feet. Inhale, articulate that spine, roll up to stand. Last round. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, walk it out. 3 push-ups. Use your knees if you need to. 1, 2, 3. Lift your hips back to down dog. Walk your hands to meet your feet and do a final roll up to stand, the last spinal articulation for the workout, and give yourselves a great big round of applause. You did it.